Hi guys, this is Lily Vishya. Thank you so much for coming back on my channel and I hope you guys are doing awesome. So the purpose of making today's video is to clarify one very important doubt. So recently someone asked me on Instagram while I was conducting the coaching that what if I don't feel anything while I'm doing my sats, I'm not able to feel anything. Okay, that's one question. But is it still going to manifest my desire? That's one thing. Secondly, somebody asked me, I am affirming all day, however I don't feel anything. Okay, so is it going to manifest into my 3D? Because everybody says that feeling is the secret, and everybody also says that if you don't feel the end, how can you be living that end all day long? So I just thought that I should make a video and give a clarification on these two separate things. One is sats and the feelings, and the second one is affirmation and the feelings. We'll be talking about the dominant thought in this category. So let's start with the first one. That what if I am in my sats and yet I'm not able to feel anything? Am I still going to manifest my desire? So let me ask you this thing. Have you heard this saying, what you think about, you bring about? I am pretty much sure you must have heard about it. In case not, then I'm sure you have heard our thoughts create our reality. Now, thoughts and feelings are, yes, of course, are the two most important component in the whole process of manifestation, because our outer reality in the 3D is first of all created within you, and within I mean your mind generates your thought and your heart creates the feeling. Now I want you to listen to this very carefully. I have mentioned two important words, as in like two important components. One is the mind and the other one is your heart. Now throughout the day we get approximately 60,000 to 70,000 thoughts in our mind, okay, but not all these thoughts are manifested in our 3D. Only the dominant one manifest. The reason is, the biggest reason is because these dominant thoughts are repeated all day long, and that is why repetition is the key. Even Neville Goddard says that if you are persisting, if you are repeating the imaginal act over and over again, you are going to manifest everything that you ever desire. Okay, so repetition is very, very important when you are affirming. And what exactly are we doing when we are affirming? Even if we don't feel it, we are occupying our mind with one single thought, and this one single thought becomes our dominant thought, and hence that dominant thought is being created in our 3D. So even if you don't use your heart to generate feelings for your desire, it's absolutely fine, because now you have to repeat your affirmations so many times that all day long your dominant thought should be that one single affirmation. See, it's very simple. Because see, if you are, let's say I have given you one affirmation that you are extremely wealthy, you are extremely rich. Okay, this is one of the positive affirmation. Now what you are doing is you are telling me that what, I have affirmed like good 30 minutes in the morning, and I have also affirmed good 30 minutes in the evening, and I have been doing it from past 30 days. However, nothing has changed. Okay, let me ask you a question. If you are just affirming 30 minutes a day this positive thought, but rest of the day you are just cribbing that you are not wealthy, in fact you are poor, you do not have the money to go watch a movie, you do not have the money to buy a new dress, you do not have the money to buy a mansion, you are poor, you are extremely poor, you are having a pity of the world. So if you are thinking in that manner, please tell me which thought is going to get manifested, because now you are making other thought as your dominant thought. Now let me tell you something about our subconscious mind. So your subconscious mind does not know what is real or what is imagined. It only understands an event or an idea that is being repeated. If you keep on repeating anything for that matter, okay, if you are cribbing, if you are criticizing something, if you are cursing something all day long, that thing is the only thing which is going to get manifested. Even if you are doing sats, even if you are affirming for good 30 minutes with all the positivity, it is not going to get manifested, because there is no repetition, and that affirmation which you are doing for good 30 minutes is not your dominant thought. So I hope now you understood why dominant thought creates the reality, creates your 3D. Okay, so it is absolutely fine even if you are not feeling anything. Just keep on affirming all day long, keep on doing this every day, all day, till it manifests into your reality. And trust me on this, if you start doing it, you will see the difference, because the first day when you start doing it, you will feel a lot of resistance even when affirming a positive statement for your desire, because your mind is not trained to do that, right? But after a couple of days, when you have affirmed like for good 100,000 times or maybe more, now you feel that it becomes very natural for you. You are not repelling this idea, you are not repelling this possibility. And that is why once you have accepted it, once you have planted the seed in your subconscious mind, it is going to create reality. Reality is nothing, 3D is nothing, 3D is completely dead. It has no force, it has no choice but to conform to your imaginal act or to your repetitive thought, which is your dominant thought. So I hope this is clear, right? Now let's talk about SATS. Okay, SATS is state akin to sleep. So you are not fully conscious. However, while affirming, you are absolutely conscious. You are very much aware of what you are saying. You are very much aware of the repetition of that thought. You are very much aware of the times that you are repeating that thought, right? However, when you are doing SATS, you are half asleep and half awake. So you are not fully conscious, number one. Number two is, in that state, if you are doing the imaginal act, if you are doing that imaginal act and if you are not feeling it in the first go, it is absolutely fine, because it is like sketching a movie. You are getting the idea of a movie and now you are pointing and jotting down the points that this is what you would like to have in your movie. You are just creating a small trailer of that movie. Okay, even if you don't feel it, it's absolutely fine. However, once you start accepting the idea of what you have already written as your imaginal act, once you have accepted that imagination, you will automatically start generating the feelings for that imagination. The reason is because now this imaginal act is being repeated so many times that again it becomes so natural to you that you have no other choice but to accept it as your own. And when you accept it as your own, you will start living in that moment. You will start feeling that moment. You will start enjoying that moment, because now it is yours, because now it is accepted, because now it has been planted in the subconscious mind, and hence it is going to create your reality the way you want it to be. And that is why, if you think about it, the how and the when are not our concern. The only concern that we are having right now is just focus on the end result. And in both scenarios, if you are affirming in that scenario as well, and if you are doing SATS in that scenario as well, you are just making one single thought as your dominant thought, as something which you want to see in your future, as something which you are designing as the final result of your reality in the future. So I hope this is quite clear now. So in both scenario, if you are doing SATS without feeling, definitely it is still going to manifest. If you are affirming without feeling, it is still going to manifest. Now the only thing is, if you are adding feeling to what you are doing, any activity or any technique that you are doing right now for your manifestation process, it is going to amplify the thing. So if you are not having any resistance for your desire, then automatically it will start showing up in your 3D world. However, if you have lots and lots of resistance, then feeling is quite more important. So I would say, judge yourself according to your own state of consciousness, and start doing it, and do not look back. Do not look back again and again that, oh my god, it's been 7 7 days, oh my god, it's been 20 days and still there is no movement in the 3D. It's absolutely fine. It is going to happen. That is more important for you. That is more essential for you to focus upon, right? Okay, so that's it from my side. I hope you liked today's video. In case if you did, and in case if I was able to answer your questions, so please like this video and please comment me down. Just in case if you have any questions, I'm always there to help you out. And I'll be meeting you very, very soon in the next video. Until then, please do take care of yourself and happy manifesting.